What's up, Donna? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Good to see you. Oh yeah. I just switched some shit up, so we'll see if it all works after my ring light disaster last week. So you keep getting all kinds of new plants. You got a second tent now, right? Or I don't know, second or additional, however many you, in addition to however many you have, if that's beyond second. Sarah, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Just a little one. Oh, but you got a whole room though, right? Nice. Just waiting a minute. Let some people show up here. I got some stuff lately you'll like. I mean, it's not ready to share yet, but at some point, obviously. Hey, Recycling, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Googie Gal, how's your night? Tongue twister trying to say a sentence and say your name. Googie Gal. I know you are, Don. I know I'm also scatterbrained, so I forget shit. It's going good, Recycling. How are you? Or I should say, hey, Recycling. I shouldn't call you Recycling. That's probably offensive. Missy June, what's up? Just waiting a couple minutes here for people to show up. Oh, on the lunch? Well, I appreciate you coming through, spending your lunch with us. We'll get started here real quick then. Just waiting for a couple people to show up. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But yeah, anybody? Hoya Heart, what's up? Gonna just do 45 minutes tonight. I've been trying to do that every Thursday. I think I'm gonna probably try and jump on this weekend since it's July 4th. I was thinking I might do some bundles, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, and I got a new. Let me adjust this. Hopefully this light's better. I got a new light because my light last week shit the bed, which wasn't fun. So I got a new one. This one is so bright. It's like blinding me. This is the first time I'm using it. So, but yeah, if anybody sees anything in the shop or the auction list you want to see specifically, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just do kind of the random walk that I do every week pretty much. And yeah, I didn't have time to deal with Tia Marie, what's up? Didn't have time to deal with getting any gibbies or anything together, but look at my reviews, talk to anyone who knows me. I'll throw some shit in your box. If you're good to me, I'll be good to you, and vice versa. Cool. Well, let's start. Let's look at some. Well, real quick, I'll just show you. I'm going to show you this quick. I'm not going to run this one yet. I was going to run this one. This is a new one. I got a bunch of new stuff tonight, so hopefully it'll be fun. Not a bunch. I still have some stuff I'm like waiting to harden off and waiting to acclimate. But anyway, this is some of the new shit that's like ready to go. So I was gonna sell this top cut tonight. But we won't start with that because that'll be hopefully if some people show up and we can get a little bit hype. So we'll go ahead and start with some cuttings. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, let's start with, I know a couple of you who are in here already have this. Yeah, Dawn, right? I'm so excited about that plant. I was a little iffy. We'll start with this one. I was a little bit iffy on the import, just on the photo, because it looked cool, but then it kind of looked a little pedestrian and looked like sort of like other shit that I have. But now that I have it in person, it is really cool. And the cool thing, okay, I'm going to run this, I promise. But the cool thing with this is, so this is a MA05 silver. I also have just the straight MA05. So I'm going to sell, it's just not the MA05. I'm waiting for leaves to harden off, but I'm going to do like an MA05 bundle with the silver and the regular, which I thought would be fun because they look quite different too. I mean, the leaf shape is obviously the same, but so this is a Bony Eye Splash. Let me get this one running. And like I said, anyone who's just wandering in, if there's anything specific you want to see, let me know. I got a bunch of, in the auctions, it's mostly cuttings. I got a bunch of rooted stuff in the buy now. I think I might have a few rooted things for auction tonight. But again, there's a Hoya Bony Eye Splash. Go ahead and start this. I actually just saw in one of the groups a really cool silver mutation of this plant somebody had found and stabilized. So hopefully I'll try and get one of those soon. Oh, nice, Dawn. Yeah, like I said, this is one of the, it's a really sturdy plant. Like the leaves are super, super sturdy. But yeah, once you get it acclimated, it is really, really sturdy. Cool. And again, if anyone's looking for anything specific, even if you don't see like any names of plants that you're vibing with, whatever, just let me know kind of what type of foliage y'all like, and we can take a look. Yeah, I feel like the Bony Eye roots pretty fast. Let's take a look at this one. This is a pretty one. It's got some nice pink splash and margins. This is a Hoya SP Vietnam black margin. So yeah, you throw this under highlight, it'll get really, really nice pink splash. Has nice undulations, just pretty subtle like undulations on the leaf, but that's not like totally smooth. It does have some bumps. But let's run this little cutie. Hoya SP Vietnam Splash. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to like look at multiple devices. It's like fucking up my perception, trying to look in two different directions. This one, Dawn? This one is a very prolific, I should show you the stem too. This one flowers prolifically for me as well, which is great. Like the flowers aren't necessarily crazy, but the foliage on this one is really cool. Plant user, what's up? Hope you're having a good evening. Let's look at we'll look at a couple more similar ones like that. This is going to be a Hoya SP Java. Kind of similar lanceolate-shaped leaves. A little bit different type of undulation, a little more chaotic. The splash doesn't really pink out on this one. I would say this one looks a little more crusty too. The Vietnam is a little shinier. Glabrous, I think is it. I'm trying to learn the terminology. But this one is definitely a little more on the crusty side for anyone who's into that, like good crusty. So let's run this one. Hoya SP Java. Yeah, Dawn, I'm surprised you haven't. I'm surprised you haven't gotten that one. Sorry, I'm trying to move my second device here. Yeah, for sure, Dawn. Let me know. I might have a branch with a peduncle. Although I don't know if that's even worth it. I feel sometimes somebody had told me one time the peduncles don't even make it. Like if you chop them. This is a Hoya Hugo. This one for me, I don't know if it's just me, my environment, but the undulations get crazy. The leaves will get twisty and look almost fucked up and diseased. But I mean, the plant is healthy, so really nice and splashy too. Really sturdy. And this is a pretty chunky cutting here. Hoya Hugo. Plenty of stem on this one. I mean, if you wanted, you could chop that and just pin it down and make 2 plants. Hoya Hugo. Yeah, that's what somebody was telling me, Dawn, that they usually don't make it anyway, so maybe better to just focus on something with a good leaf, a good node. Cool. Let's see what else we got. Let's do some. Let's do an AH Aurora. The AH Aurora Splash from AH in Thailand, from Nata. Just make sure I got the right one here. All right, AH Aurora Splash. A little bit of an older node. Leaves are a little bit faded, but it's got a nice half moonish leaf and then a full-blown silver leaf there. Really fun plant. What's up, Combine? I know I keep saying to everybody who's like a regular who's come through, I want to start doing shit out of the greenhouse, which I am getting closer. I'm just putting in the floor now, so everything just takes a little bit longer than you think. Let's do... This can be anyone who's into the dark margins and sun stressors. This is AH Black Magic. Anyone who knows me knows I love these kind of sun stressy dark margin ones. You can see the margins on the back if you're not able to see them on the front there. Let's go ahead and run this. Hoya AH Black Magic. Yeah, Don, we could take a look at it after. Like I said, I'm going to knock it off after 45 minutes. I feel like, again, just to protect my energy and my mental health, and so you all don't get bored. And I feel like if shit's not happening after 45 minutes, yeah, we can knock it off and just do a quick tour. It's basically just the floor torn up right now and me throwing a bunch of sand on there and getting ready to put pavers down. Let me just catch up on the chats here. Catherine, what's up? Smoke? Are there fires? I've been inside all day, like chopping stuff and trying to over prepare for this. which I hate recycling this, the Black Magic. This is honestly, long term, has probably been one of my favorite plants. I've never really got tired of it. Which part do you mean being fungal infection, Catherine? Like the splash? Like the pinky, the little like flecks? Those are splash for sure, if that's what you're referencing. But coloring wise, though, let's run this one. So I'm going to show you this one. I would definitely recommend you all look at. Well, let me pull up the listing. I put a photo of the a photo of the mother, an emergent leaf on the mother plant, because I feel like this doesn't do it justice. This has faded a little bit. It's an older leaf, but this is a latifolia green bear. That's what it sold to me as anyway. The bear, well, I guess it's green outside the bear. But I would definitely recommend looking at the listing and looking at that photo of the mother plant, because it just recently started to surprise me. I've had this for a while, and I had seen pictures of what it was supposed to be like, and it was just honestly kind of pissing me off because it wasn't doing the thing. But now that it's doing the thing, I'm kind of like, okay, it was worth the wait. Like this midrib will get yellow gold. So I don't know what the difference is. If I don't have a Hoya pot of gold, so I don't know what the difference is between this and and this is just full disclosure. This is dried up, this vine here, but you've got plenty of little nubbies on there. Cake Lady, what's up? Miss Michelle, what's up? Let me know if you all want to see anything specific. Hold on, that's a little loud. Let's do this one. This is a Hoya Bahoy. Nice and crusty, nice and splashy. I hope this light is better than the old one. It's hard for me to tell. Bahoy. Let me make sure I got the right one here. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. Sorry, I got two of these just in case. Another one of my long-time favorites. I don't really get tired of this plant. Super sturdy, also like shoe leather thick. Got some good stem on there. Stormy River, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Just looking at a Hoya Bahoy right now. Anybody who's wandered in after we started, let me know if there's anything you want to see in the shop or in the auction list. Otherwise, I'm just doing a random walk through some cuttings here. Maybe look at some rooted stuff here in a few. Actually, let's look at... So this is a rooted. So most of the buy it now stuff, I think, is rooted. I don't have too much rooted stuff in the auction, but I figured I'd auction this one off. This is a Hoya, and you got some vigorous new growth there. I don't know if you can see it on camera there, but there are two little baby leaves coming up. Hopefully they make it through shipping. If not, you still got some vigorous growth. This is a Hoya Green Hollow. Really cool. Has almost like a... Sorry, this is too slow for me right now. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, this has really cool, almost green on green variegation, which is why I got this plant. It just really caught my eye. Oh, no, this one is buy it now. Sorry, my bad. I'll just pin it, though, real quick. Hopefully, if it wants to pin. I don't know why it doesn't want to pin. Okay, that's what we'll do. I was gonna do a little flash sale on this cutie. but really cool, like obovate shaped leaves, kind of eggy shaped. And again, green on green variegation, Hoya green, hollow. I was actually going to import this, and then I came across somebody who like actually had one, so. Busy Buzz, what's up? All right, let's do some more cuts here. This one is great. Anyone who's into like the Jurassic, prehistoric looking stuff, along with the abs, this one gets some crazy abs, crazy venation. This is a Hoya Nung Nooch, IML 1541, which is weird. I thought this one was from Thailand because one of the biggest botanical gardens in Thailand is called Nung Nooch. But the IML, the accession number, is from someone in Indonesia. Oh, actually, here, I'll look it up before we... I love to geek out on this shit, so anybody who hasn't come through, last week I made a little list of, like, the accession numbers that I could find. Yeah, so this is Iris... Oh, no, Australia. It's Iris Marie Little. It's IML 1541, Hoya Nung Nooch. But I don't know, maybe she got it from Thailand. But let me run it before I got it from Thailand and then isolated it and cultivated it in Australia. I'm not sure. What's up, Steph? Is that Steph? I'm getting people's names because people have switched up their names on me and I have been like spotty. Lemony Tree. What's up, Lemony? That's who I might be mixing up here. Is this running? Yeah, it's running, right? Cool. Let's see. Oh, this is a pretty one. Anyone who's into the splash, or silver, sorry. Let's see. This is going to be a Hoya Nervosa Joe Cool Silver. Really nice. I don't know if I call them abs. They're ab-ish. I guess those are abs. It's like innie or outie, I guess. Which I know abs don't come in those flavors, but nice silver plant. Not gonna lie, it'll throw some green. So you do have to chop it occasionally, but when it is on point, it is really on point. Plenty of stem. This one actually has some roots starting already. So let's run this one. Hoya Nervosa Joco Silver. On and out of service. Oh, that's fun. Hopefully you're somewhere fun. That's funny. One of our other friends who comes through was, I don't know if she's on and out of service, but she was in Belize. I don't know if Kat's here tonight. Glass House, what's up? All right, let's look at... This is going to be a Hoya brontifolia. And these leaves will get huge. It's weird. A lot of these, I think it's some kind of ache. They'll send them to me when I import them, and they'll have huge fucking leaves. And then when I grow them, the leaves, I think I grow them too close to the light and with too much light. I mean, it just depends what you like, because I like the sun stress things. Let me run this out. But yeah, so the leaves on this can get huge, like probably about the size of my hand. So it really does make a difference. So I actually have started experimenting and trying to grow these under lower light or further from the light, just to try and get bigger leaves, because that's why I like these type of the backs are really cool. And these two, you get the purple veins on the back. Cool. Let's see. We looked at that. Let's look at this is a Hoya lime sherbet. Hasn't flowered for me, but I was told that it's called lime sherbet because the flowers are like a lime green. I love the foliage though. It's dark green, and hopefully you can see the edges on here. You see those margins? They're pretty thick I feel like a lot of times the margins on the dark margin Hoya can be pretty thin, which I love because it's subtle, but I just love that they're kind of obscenely thick. Leaves are really sturdy. You got abs, and it's interesting too. It's almost like canoe shaped, the leaf. So you've got that canoe shape, and then you got the abs like inside. But anyway, Hoya lime sherbet. Haley Jean, what's up? Going for about 20 more minutes here. So if anybody wants to see anything specific, feel free to holler. Let me know what you want to see, whether it's specific stuff, names that you see in the shop or the auction list, or just let me know kind of what type of foliage you like. I'll fish some stuff out. Hoya lime sherbet here right now. All right, let's look at another silver one here. So Hoya Snowkoi silver, Snowkoi silver. Yeah, the silver fans. Don Lakias. Yeah, I would love to show you that one. Somebody hit me up about that one on Facebook and then was like, yeah, but I can't pay for it now. If you can hold on to it for, I don't even remember how many weeks. So you better watch out. Somebody's on the prowl for that one. All right, let's look at the Lacanosa Cayas. Whoops. Right. Yeah, I love this plant. I don't know why I can't sell more of these. I mean, I don't have a ton of cuttings of it, but hopefully you can see like the emergent leaves. I think you've seen this one before, Don, right? The emergent leaves come out like white, pinkish, peachy almost. Depending on the light, they can go to like yellow, but then they'll start to fade to this light, like limeish green. And sometimes they'll almost get like a streak in the middle, and they'll slowly fade. But I just like it because you get the whole progression. I was talking about some other plant with somebody today that does this. Oh, a Florida ghost, like a philodendron. So you get kind of, like a spectrum within the whole plant. You haven't done? I'd assume you see. I've definitely shown this one. But sometimes it comes and goes. Sometimes I'll show shit and I feel like people aren't interested and I'll tuck it away for a few weeks or months or whatever. I just assume you had seen this one. But yeah, this one is so pretty. Maybe we've just talked about it. I just feel like it's just weird if we talk about plants and then like I don't send you a photo or you don't send me a photo. That would just seem like the logical. Let's look at But yeah, let me know if you're interested in that one, Dawn. Did you get a good look at it? I'm still, again, getting used to this setup and this bright. Yeah, I am too. Hoya Obscura Silver. And this one just loves to shit like aerial adventitious routes. So it shouldn't have any issues getting it rooted up. Pull this up though. Obscura Silver, sister plant to Cryptic Chrome, which I'm working on. I had to reboot my Cryptic Chrome. She's looking good, but just not ready to cut yet. But it is really fun having both. Like this, I don't know, I just love having related plants, seeing the little variations, just seeing how fucking cool nature is. Yeah, it is cute, Don. You should probably grab it too, because I think you're better with Lacanosa and small leaf than I am. I've not been. That one luckily has been good to me, but I don't know, a lot of my small leaf stuff lately, and maybe sometime you just need to occasionally restart shit. Like the one actually you got the Croniana Super Silver Black, right? That one I got to restart that one. I need to try and repot that after we're done here tonight. Oh, nice. The silver node of that little one. You are definitely better with them than me if you already got it to shoot. Oh, the Obscura? Nice. Yeah, it's pretty steady, pretty prolific once you get it established. This is really cool. I don't sell this one much because it's just so sensitive. For a while, I was only doing like local. So I would definitely recommend expedited shipping with this one, which I know costs more, but this is a unique plant. You don't see it much. This is a Hoya Hamiltonorium. It was discovered in Indonesia and Sabah, I believe, and I can't remember the name of the couple, but it's named after a couple whose last name was Hamilton, a husband and wife who were friends with the botanist who discovered this. But I don't know if you can see it on here, but these leaves, they're pubescent. They got a little bit of fur on them, which is amazing. Really soft, like floppy leaves, almost like lamb's ears. But again, a sensitive one, so just a heads up on that. Let me run this one. A sensitive one that I struggled with for a long time, but now that it's kind of come back for me and established, it is just totally worth it. It's weird, I don't know, it kind of reminds me almost of the Verstigii, like the pubescence and like the feeling of the leaf. And then I don't know if you can see it on here, like the Verstigii to me always almost seemed like it had like orangey and orange glow around the edge. And I almost feel like this plant does the same. Yeah, I think you can kind of see it. It's almost like yellow. It's almost like glows around the edge. Yeah, I'm not surprised with that, Dawn. They can be a little bit tricky. Let's do, this is a great sun stressor. This is another one from AH Hoya. This is a AH Kai. Similar, any Black Magic fans, you will love this as well. Let me make sure I get the right one. Is that the right one? Oops. All right. Oh yeah, AH Kai. If you sun stress this, the leaves will turn almost completely dark, deep burgundy. But the veins will still be contrasting. Again, I just love that style of like plant or foliage, if you can call it a style or whatever. Oh yeah, AH Kai. Brandy girl, what's up? Be looking at stuff for about 15 more minutes here or so. How's your night, Brandy? Let me know if you're looking for anything specific too, or if you see anything in the shop or the auction list you want to take a look at. Happy to bust it out. We're just Taking a random walk through some cuttings right now. Good so far. Can't complain. Let me turn this down though. All right, since I'm up, grab this one. So I didn't chop this one yet. I was going to chop this if it's sold. So this is a Hoya AH Momo. Let me pull it up and then I'll show you where I'm going to cut it. It's just the top cut in the next one, basically. All right, let's take a look. But I just figured it'd be fun. Sometimes it's fun to see the whole mama, like where the cut's coming from. So this is a Hoya AH Momo, which is I'm trying to learn the terminology. It's not a cultivar because that's not how it's designated, but I don't know if it's a phenotype, but it's Dasyantha variegated is the underlying species, but they've just renamed it as Momo. So the cut I was going to sell or auction is this top cut, and if that one sells, we can go down to the second one, but so it'd be that cut, and this is a really cool plant too. You can see in this one, not so much in the new leaves, it kind of takes time for them to evolve. They'll get these crazy undulations, and I just learned what this is, or these undulations along the leaf edges here. So the leaves will get like really, really bumpy. But anyway, so let's go ahead and see if you can get any traction on this top cut. So again, this is for the top cut. I'm just showing the mama as kind of proof of potential here. Hoya AH Momo Dasyantha variegated. Again, those are just examples. This is the one for sale right here. We'll cut it. Oh, yeah, we'll cut it like right there. Oh yeah, AH Momo. What's very interesting, Don? Richard Ruse, what's up? Oh, the Momo. You haven't seen the Momo either, Don? I just need to get the greenhouse done, and you should just come over sometime and just see. Really, I can't believe you haven't seen the Momo. I've been trying to, like, I don't know. I can't get people, like, I've sold a few of them lately, but it took a while. It's kind of like, it's not a carnosa, but when I look at it, it just makes me think it's like a fucked up, almost disease-looking carnosa, or like a carnosa got mashed up with the leaf morphology of a caudata. Anyway. Let's look at a couple more rooted specimens here. I don't know, it's just like the thickness reminds me of a carnosa and the way the variegation kind of spills out on it. Oh, here's another. This one's in the shop. Buy it now. So this is another Momo. And it's another one of those that will throw green at you. You just have to chop it. But let's look at, so I've got these are buy it now, I think, but I'll run, we can run a quick little sale on these. So Hoya Crocodile. I keep thinking I'm going to have, like, cut a bunch of cuttings of this, like, next week, and then it just keeps shitting more nodes, and I keep having to wait for the leaves to harden off. But this one is well established, ready to go. I mean, you could you could make 3 plants out of this, easily make your money back. So I'm going to do a quick flash sale on this one. Hoya Crocodile. Whoops. Yeah, and anyone who's on my Instagram, I actually just did a post about this leaf texture. It's called folate. leaf texture. This bubbly, like where the cells kind of pucker up into these bubbly masses. Really cool. And this plant takes some time to mature in order for the variegation to show. So you can see the older leaves are green, but as you progress, they get more and more variegation. Cool. Let's take a look at, there's another one with similar variegation patterns. The variegation is just starting to pop on this one. This is a Hoya candy. Do another quick flash sale on this one. Make sure I got the right one here. Oh, sorry, I'm spilling water all over my device. Hoya candy. So again, this one, you can see it's just starting to get to that point where the maturity, where the variegation's coming in, but you can see the genetics on the back. Like you can see that blistering, that bubbling that's going to come in. So let me pin this one. So kind of similar. Let me get caught up on the chats after this one too, real quick here. What's up, Montana Love? Serene, I don't. I have stuff I think that looks pretty similar. Light Chow Silver, I don't. White Bergier, I do. I'm working on. I don't know if it's specifically the round leaf. They are definitely rounder than most verticillata that I've seen. So I have to look at the tag though. The tag is from the person I bought it from. Loisandrusiana. I don't even know if I'm going to try and say that again. I don't have that one. Mustika I have. I'm working on. I don't have cuts of it ready yet, but working on it. Loving that plant though, but honestly, it's been a little bit stubborn on the rehab for me. Let me just get caught up. There's a question, Dawn? Did I miss a question? What's the question? This is a newer acquisition for me. I haven't sold this one yet, actually. This is a Hoya SP. Oh, I'm drawing a blank now. Let me pull it up. Hoya SP. Oh, Calbar Pink Splash. And I would definitely recommend, I'll pin it here in a sec, but taking a look at the listing, I put a photo of one of the emergent leaves on the mother plant, and they just look insane. I mean, this is really cool, but from when they emerge to when they harden off fully, the transition just looks insane. They just get this crazy, cracked, crusty look, but let me pin it. I'll do a flash sale on this one too. And again, I haven't shared this one with anyone. I haven't sold it yet. It's a pretty new one for me. This is the first rooted prop that I have from this plant. But definitely take a look at that. Even if you're not going to buy it, if it's not in your range or whatever, take a look at that, the leaf of the mother plant. I feel like a lot of people, if you look at that, you're going to have a hard time not wanting to buy this. Okay, let me see what this question was. Or was that the question, Dawn, that Montana was asking? Did I have those things? Okay, great. Thank you. Good looking out, Dawn. Rooted Escape, what's up? I got about 5 minutes left here, and then, it's still light out here too, so we could go do a quick lap around the greenhouse after this. Oh, you do better than try, Dawn. You are exceeding expectations. Let's see. Yeah, and anybody who's just wandering in, I just got a few minutes left. I'm going to be trying to sell stuff. Let me know if there's any stuff in the auctions you want to look at. Those are all cuttings. I'm just kind of looking at some of the rooted stuff right now. This is a Hoya caudata argine, which for me, pretty exciting for this plant. This is definitely one of my slowest plants, easily. Got a new growth point there, so that is like a huge fucking head start in my book. Other people might have an easier time with this plant, but my mother plant is starting to crank a little bit faster now, but still, I mean, cranking for this plant is like a slow crawl for other plants. So, caudata argine. Do a flash sale on this one too. Caudata argine with growth point. Super sturdy. That's the thing. This plant is really super slow, but like when it sets up, I mean, this shit doesn't only look like concrete, it feels like concrete. This is about as sturdy a leaf as you can get. So if you like plants that are kind of crazy, like nice eye candy, but almost like furniture, where once they get established, they just kind of do their thing slowly and you don't have to fuck with them, this is a great plant. You're welcome, Don. I don't know how this, if there's a timer. I guess there's a timer on these flash sales. I got a couple more. I got a couple cuttings of some new stuff, actually, recent imports, but let's run this one quick. I showed this one at the beginning. This is a Hoya MA05 Silver. New acquisition for me. Still in the import moss. It's acclimated. It's been just, I throw them in a tote. I don't fuck with them too much in the first couple weeks. But you can see these leaves are super sturdy. So I'm going to run this. I didn't cut it yet, but I'm going to cut if it sells. I'll just cut it live. We'll just cut it right there, that first node. Haven't sold this one to anyone yet either. Let me find it. But if you like silver stuff, I mean, this one has just been, I was saying earlier in the sale that I was a little bit iffy buying it, but now that it's here in person, totally worth it. So, auction is for the first node here.
Kiss on my feet, light on my wrist, the scent on my skin, ice around my neck, gin in my juice.
Oops, sorry, I'm trying to focus this on my second device. It's messing me up. Oh yeah, MA05 Silver. I'm trying to remember, the MA is Martin Aslam from Indonesia. That's the accession prefix. So that's either, I don't know, the breeder or the person who discovered it. Hell yeah, Don, let me know. Yeah, send me your list. I probably posted some stuff on Instagram too that I didn't show here, so let me know if you see anything on there as well. I have a ton of shit that is just so on the cusp of being ready, so your list is going to get, I think, even bigger. All right, let me just show these last. What do we got here? We got 3 more, and these are all new acquisitions for me. Haven't sold them, just chopped them. They're just coming out of rehab, import rehab. So excited to have some new shit to share. And these are just really interesting, I feel like. So this is Hoya flagellata Silver Edge. And it's really cool when you see a larger plant every leaf is obviously a little bit different. There's some standard deviation, but if you look at it like a larger plant overall, it does really look like the splash is like congregating kind of around the edges of the leaves. So let's go ahead and run this one. Flagellata Silver Edge. Recent acquisition for me. Oh, nice. A little Doom, MF Doom. Dawn, you should sometime, like, I keep trying to get new stuff in, but I need the old shit to go. So, yeah, that would be, I actually have another friend who's going to come over. He's going to be moving, like, I don't know, I think next month, and wanted stuff for his new place, and he's just going to come with his girlfriend and just wander through the grow room and see what they like. So that is definitely an option. I mean, hopefully, ideally, that will be what I do with the greenhouse. It'll just be my shop. I would much prefer to do that than do this, if I'm being totally honest. Let's look at this one. This is another new one for me. Also very cool. You can see how the splash kind of collects on the tips. This is Ache Silver Tip. And I think this one definitely, it's more, fits the name, the tip part, a lot more than this. The Flagellata, it definitely fits, but this one is, it's crazy how much it congregates on the edge there, or on the tip. But let's, whoops. And then I'll just show one more after this. And then we can go check out the greenhouse quick. And then I gotta feed the cats. They're gonna get pissed. But yeah, look at that. Ache, silver tip. Really cool. I've not seen a plant like this. Love the purple venation on the back. Plenty of stem there, but definitely a unique one for anyone who's just trying to bulk out their collection or have something to sell to people that's quite unique. Cool. All right, let's look at one more. I can't even tell. I don't know how many people, if it's like just you and I, Dawn, because I think you have this one. I'm just showing you shit that you already have. This is going to be a caudata. I love this plant right now. I would definitely recommend looking at the listing. I'm pretty sure I put some photos of the mother plant. Let me see here. Because the emergent leaves on the mother plant are crazy. But let me just run a flash sale on this quick. This will be the last one for the night. Oh, why is that? Sorry, it's not wanting to. Okay, here we go. All right. Hoya caudata Stardust. Emergent leaves come out mostly with this silver, but it's like silver, periwinkle, like pastel purple, and the edges on the emergent leaves come out super roughly and super undulate. So it is just a really cool plant as far as, like, again, the transitions that how the leaf morphology changes as they mature. Yeah, I know you have this one, Dawn. You're one of the only people. There's 2 people I sold this to so far. I don't know. It kills me. Some of these, I don't know why. Like, I can't fucking give them away, but they are the coolest fucking plants, which is not a complaint. I'm always happy to keep them. But is this even running? Is it running? It is running, right? Oh, sorry. I don't know why. It's supposed to do a flash sale. That's the wrong price. Let me try to get it to run the flash sale. Okay, let's see if it works this time. There we go. fumble through this app, which is why I would love to just sell out of the greenhouse. I won't be fumbling in there. Yeah, it's crazy under lights, right? I have it. I mean, I'm trying a couple different cuts under different lights, but the one that I'm loving is under the Barinas, just the Barina T5s. But such a cool plant. And again, not a common one. I saw one other person selling this one on a different platform. But Hoya, Caudata, Snow Dust. No takers? All right. Well, I'm going to knock it off with the plants then. And if anyone's hanging out and wants to check out the greenhouse, it's kind of a mess. But let me... If there is... Are you here, Dawn, still? I know you might be the only one who wanted to check it out. All right. Do you want to check it out real quick? No pressure. It'll be here. All right, cool. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys last. I got shade cloth too. So that's on there. That's why it looks like it has a big mop of hair or curtain on top of it. I'm trying to flip this camera. How the hell do I do that? Where's the camera flippy thing? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Yeah, well, I got it. See, so I got it oversized on purpose just because it gets so hot here and the sun is just at altitude gets to be so much. So I got it oversized on purpose. So it looks a little sloppy. I'm still trying to figure out how to drape it properly. Because normally, you would just get it flush with the top. But I wanted to be able to have like the option to drop a curtain down on the really hot days like in July and August. So these are the pavers. I lucked out. My dad was trolling around online and found a bunch of them for free. So that was fucking amazing. So the foundation is just this crushed gravel inside the beams. But I filled it like all the way to the top without realizing. So I've spent the last few days, I don't know if you can see it from here. There's a big pile of rock over there. So I spent the last few days fucking taking rock out that I had already compacted and everything. Because I had to get it down to a level so that these will be flush with this. And that you're not tripping. People aren't tripping when they come in the door because there's a big step up. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Hopefully I'll be able to sell out of here soon. I just need to get the sand down, get the pavers down, and these, because I want to be able to walk barefoot in here, so I'm going to put these PVC tiles. But I do have some plants in here. I've just been like experimenting. These are mostly bullshit plants. That like if they die, it's fine. They're just practice. Some of them I care about, but these are some of those cotton plants. I think I showed you those, Dawn, right? Oh, these are cool. You'll like these. These are from Casita Mia. So these are 3 clones. Well, 2 of them. Oh, there's only 1 here. But there's a bunch of clones from her that I've been trying to stabilize. So, yeah, here's a couple other ones. So I brought them outside to see like what they do in the sun. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, you did see the cotton, right? Okay, that'll be the last thing. I'll show you those real quick. Because those are coming along really nice. I have those inside, though. The ones out there were the bullshit ones, like the ones that didn't really have as much variegation. So I kept the really highly variegated ones in here just to baby them. And hopefully propagate them once I kind of figure them out. Still a totally new plant for me. But let me turn on some lights. Yeah, they're coming along really nice, though. Ignore that shitty begonia. But yeah, hopefully soon. I mean, honestly, if you want to grab one of these soon, I'd be happy to, because it would be great to have someone else growing them to help me, like, figure out how the hell to grow them. They get kind of tall, and they fill out the pots pretty quickly, too. So I think they probably want, like, Let me see. Yeah, they probably need to be potted up relatively frequently, like more so than Hoya. But yeah, they are really pretty. Here, I'll just give you a quick peek. This is all the shit. See, here's all these crocodile cuts that are just like not ready because they're not hardening off. Here's that Caudata snow dust. But yeah, take your time. I'm playing with them. I'm trying to figure them out. I haven't killed them yet, so they're not that hard. And I have them in with my Hoya and philodendron, so they're not like that different than the other shit. But anyway, yeah, thanks for coming through. Anyone who's still hanging out, I'm guessing pretty much everyone fell off since I'm not selling anything. But good to see you, Don. I appreciate you. Good looking out. Let me know. Send me your list. I'm just going to be digging through cuts and stuff and getting ready to purge stuff elsewhere. So I'm still going to be in the plant. So yeah, let me know what caught your eye, whatever. We'll get something together for you. And if you're going to be headed up here anytime too, definitely let me know and we'll get together. All right, gang. Peace. I'll be doing the same thing next week, same time, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard, and probably going to jump on for a pop-up July 4th. I'm thinking I might do some bundles with like all the shit that I didn't sell tonight. I'll just bundle them and sell them for cheap. So, yeah. So hopefully we'll see some of you there. All right. Peace out. Have a good night, y'all.